Au revoir. Sorry, I'm late. Dinner was late tonight for various reasons. It's okay. I'm fed now. Also, having a heat pack on my shoulder is either going to be a good thing or a bad thing. It's either going to make it very, very hot, or it's actually going to help. Hi, everyone. Skylar Stardrift here. Apologies again for being a bit late, but here we are. Welcome to the stream. If I could stop choking on my own spit for a few seconds. Hi Delimited, hi Ken, hello Spyro, welcome on in to all of you, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. When the game loads. Oh, the Switch 2 has a faster loading time. No, when it comes to fucking cartridges, it doesn't. Last time, what did we do? I think last time we recruited Rayquaza. And I think we helped Medicham out of a sticky situation as well. But I think that's all we did, and then we did a couple of extra jobs as well. Tonight, DX, the best of the enumerations. Tonight, I think I know what I want to do. And first and foremost, that involves us checking our item situation. Hyper Beam, Earthquake, Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, Gyro Ball, Bulldoze, and Wild Charge. Okay. What have we got on us? I feel like we need more max elixirs for what I want to do. We've got stacks of orange berries. We could probably stand to lose a couple of orange berries, maybe. I'll just drop in 2, though. An entire page of Reviver Seeds, and a bit more. I'm actually going to drop the Empowerment Seed and the Sleep Seed as well. Alright. Okay, let's drop those off. And then we're going to take out some max elixirs. Take out 4 or 5? Let's take out 4. Okay. Let's take out 5 and make it an even 10. Okay. Then I want some tiny Reviver Seeds. I'm going to take 3 more of these out. And then oh, I need food. I'll take out 3 plain seeds, because I don't need anything else. Okay. I might actually drop the twist band for this, so I have an extra slot. And I'm gonna drop the eye drop seed and replace those with some more plain seeds as well. Big prep today. Big prep. Suddenly my apple storage is actually pretty good. What if I took out 2 big apples? And then we ate those at the start. That would free up the... Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I think Gengar headed off to Mount Freeze. I have heard it is a place that is very difficult. Will he be okay? Gengar wants to meet with Ninetales. That's what I think. What he means to do when he does meet Ninetales, I don't know. Right, are there any jobs for the place that I want to go to? No, there are not. Okay. Alright then. Excuse me, Metacharm, you're in the way. By the way, how's the volume, by the way? Is it okay? Also, nice! Spyro, you reached the 5-stream watch streak. Right. I don't like this. Let me check. Hold on. So I've got 2 big apples, that's fine. I've got 117 of these left, and I'm carrying 10, that's fine. I'm carrying 8 of these, and I'm carrying 7 of those. Okay. And I don't care about those. And orange berries, I'm carrying 12, and I've got... Okay. Alright. That's fine, I just wanted to check my stock. Because I think it's time. I don't know how long it's gonna take us. But I think it's time for a 99 floor dungeon. It's either that, or we head back to, Mount Freeze. Wherever Mount Freeze was, yeah. We can head to Mount Freeze, but I reckon we should do a 99 floor dungeon. I've been putting this off long enough. And what are we gonna do when we do the Mount Freeze thing? There's one more cave to go through, so I think this is it. We should just go for a Silver Trench and be done with it. The reason why I don't want to go to Buried Relic though. So they changed up the rules for the Buried Relic. And the Buried Relic... Okay. So, I have a question. Would you like to go to the Buried Relic? Or would you like to go to Silver Trench? Where would you like to go, chat? Because we're doing one of these two today. We can either go to Silver Trench, or we can go to Buried Relic. In my personal opinion, I feel as though Buried Relic might actually be more of a trouble compared to Silver Trench. But it's up to you guys. What do you think we should chance? What do you feel like? Where would you guys like to go? Come to think of it, Silver Trench is in the ocean. Charizard would struggle there. We would have to go to Absol. Which is fine, I've got no problems with that. I'm just saying that that's something we would have to look at. We'd have to go with Absol, Yoshi, and Scruffy. Whereas Buried Relic, we could go Skylar, Scruffy, Yoshi, or Darkblade. Doesn't matter. I don't know which one's going to be tougher. Just judging by that incident. Because I know Buried Relic is going to be awkward. Because of certain things that are in Buried Relic. But Silver Trench puts Skylar out of commission. So there goes my strongest Pokemon. Well, one of the strongest Pokemon I've got. And whilst I'm sure Yoshi and Darkblade can keep up the slack, can they keep it going for 99 floors? I need to stop hesitating, and I need to make a decision. Alright. Scruffy, Yoshi, and Darkblade, it's up to you. Good luck. I wasn't sure if I should disable autosave or not. I reckon I won't. Just because of the amount of items that I have. Really? Starting off immediately with that. Fine. Well, I didn't want to attack because I'm probably going to get poison pointed. No? Alright. Okay. I feel like early on, we should be really looking for the stairs. Oh, there was... botheration. I've already made a muck of things. I'm gonna ignore everything and gun for the stairs, I think, in these early floors. Alright, floor 3. Heal ribbon, that's fine. The Vulpix King, thank you so much for the follow, welcome on in. And just have to go slow and steady. Really? Yeah. I can't risk using a Reviver Seed this early. That's just bad. What have I got? Just do the Fury Swipes, man. Don't like how already Pokemon are able to withstand one blow. Nope, I'm not giving you an apple. It was my mistake, because I should have eaten those apples. The reason why I took those big apples was so that I could increase my, stamina straight away. I'm just gonna throw you. Just threw a lot of money away. I know, but I need the inventory slots. Like, I have to be very careful with my items. This is a 99 floor dungeon. And I don't need the money. Yeah, but money. Yeah, that's if I find a Kecleon shop in this dungeon. I may not find a Kecleon shop at all. And by the time I do, I'll probably have enough money anyway. If there's one thing we've learned, it's that this game is quite generous. Okay. Yep, I have to leave the giraffe rig behind. Yeah, I have to build this swing back up. I freaked out for a minute there when Darkblade walked over the trap. I'm like, don't step on that! And then realized, oh wait, they don't activate traps in this version. I'm not sure if they did in the original. Power of Gunk Shot went up, which is good. Okay, Corsolas are terrifying. So watch out for them. This is a big room. One such strategy for these 99 floor dungeons is there's a rare quality that means that you will not take damage when your belly empties. However, you also don't regain your health naturally. And one such strategy is to use that ability plus a water type, plus a ghost type Pokemon, so that you can just walk through walls. That's really not what I want to see this early on. I do like money, it feels good throwing it around. Huh, wow. That makes Shedinja basically immortal. Might actually be a good point in this dungeon too, honestly. If you use that with Shedinja. Or hoarding it all in a big shiny pile. Like, Shedinja would be a good one to use. And I think it might even be better here. Because this is a water-type dungeon. Through and through. Unfortunately, I don't have a Shedinja with that specific ability. I forget what the name of the ability is as well, which does not help. Because it can't be Small Stomach, we've got that. Yeah, Leech Life to replenish their HP too, yeah. But doesn't Shedinja only have 1 HP though? If Shedinja only has 1 HP, will Leech Life actually be useful? As opposed to just walking around? By default they have like 10 or something, but you can boost that. Okay. I'm pretty sure we do have a Shedinja, but the problem is we don't have a Shedinja with that ability. I wanted them like 150 HP. You must have really boosted it then. Except like normal Pokemon, so incredibly powerful. Ow, 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 ow. I shall eat plain seed. Then watch this. Shall eat big apple as well. That gives me 125, and I think that'll be our new maximum. Even when we restore with a plain seed. That'll give us a little bit more to play with. Hey, Scruffy leveled up, nice. Level 72. Fishing bandana. Toss it out. Otherwise, it'll just get in the way. Yep. Moving on to the 13th floor. Person band. Oh, sorry about that, Yoshi, I didn't realize. I was just tossing it for the sake of tossing it. Wow, okay, so don't toss things at your friends. I mean, that's just general good life advice, but still. I've made mistakes. I'm so glad not in that hell water place. Yep. Hi, Darko Patrol, welcome on in. Unless it's money, then feel free to throw it at me. I didn't think anyone would really complain if money was thrown at them. I mean, unless it was like a bucket or something, like full of coins, then that might hurt. Or, you know, if someone drops a penny on you from a really high height. Didn't the Mythbusters test that out, and it can actually really damage your skull? Quite badly. If not straight up kill. Then that would be a problem of maybe not having money thrown at us. I modded Pokemon Ultra Moon and it got rough so fast, oh dear. Hi Fuzzix, welcome on in. Constipated viewer watches Skylar. Oh no, are you constipated? Oh dear. Yep, kill you. Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember it being exceptionally bad to the point of either near death or death. So, don't be in a position for people to drop it from a high altitude. I don't make it rain, I make it hail. Right. Keep going. What if we shotgun it at you with a shotgun? Joy ribbon. Can you not do that? Thanks. I wish that attacking the Pokemon that caused the ill weather effect also got rid of the bad weather effect. Epitaph would be, he died as he lived, loaded with money. Gunk Shot is down to 1. Yeah, I think I might get Gunk Shot back. Alright. Here, Scruffy, make your attack even stronger. I didn't think I walked away for that long, but now you're on floor 15 and we are talking about shotguns, lol. Can I request a custom engraving on your tombstone? It'd have to be approved by my estate. Bum 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 bum. I am dying here. There was such a stall between when I defeated that Krabby and when I gained experience points that I thought I was gonna get that Krabby as a recruit. And I was like, yay! Body armor. Literally. Right, if it said, be right back, or what do you see in the glass? Been over this, stop looking so sexy. That's my default. Not wrong. There was a Pokemon there that wanted an apple. I didn't see it. Right, Skylar chat for being too sexy. One should just say, sigh, fine, I'll do it myself. Ow! Oh, great. Yep, thank you, Darkblade. The Krabby scuttled away. Need to remember too that the orange berries basically are functioning as food items as well. Bum, 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 bum. Yep. Before that seal ends up... Sphere ends up making it hail on us. Jeepers! I didn't know Remoraid could learn Hyper Beam! What in the fuck? That was horrifying! Surprise! Yeah, that was a surprise. Holy moly. And not a surprise I was looking for. Spyro with the hydrate. Also, remember how I mentioned that I had a heat pack on? Oh, fuck off. How I had a heat pack on, like, right at the start of the stream tonight? So, you might... Remember how everyone was telling me to take it easy today? On last night's stream, as I went to bed? Because I mentioned that I had I had some shoulder pain. So... I did not expect to be doing the things that I was doing at work today, which was a bunch of archiving. And that meant lifting a lot of heavy boxes of paper. And I may or may not have not taken it easy, and I may or may not have agitated my shoulder more. And it may or may not have screamed at me in pain, considerably. Like, in the middle of the day. You have a heat back on samesies. You didn't? What did you do? This fucked up my shoulder. We really are the same. Literally cousins, Ken. Literally cousins. Yeah, I don't know what I did, but I was... Last night on stream, I was complaining that I had injured my shoulder. And someone redeemed a stretch redeem, and I just went ow, 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 ow the entire duration of the stretch. Which just emphasized how bad it was. Also, I could not sleep on my side last night. I was so mad. I can't sleep on my back. I couldn't sleep on my left side, it was too uncomfortable. I couldn't sleep on my right side, because that's where the achy was. I had to sleep on my back. I don't do well with sleeping on my back. And to top it all off, I had gravy on my dinner last night. That causes me an indigestion. I had a rough night. Oh boy. Okay, then both of you take it easy. I sleep on my back, I get nightmares. I just can't sleep on my back, I don't find it comfortable. Just go for sleeping on your stomach and trying to remember how to breathe. See, yeah, that was the other thing too. I'm like, can't sleep on my stomach. And also that would mean tilting my head if I slept on my stomach. And I'm like, no, I can't do that. That's too painful. Can't sleep on my left side. Can't sleep on my right side. Have to sleep on my back. And suffer. I hope I can sleep on my side tonight. I'm just not asleep at that point. Or sleep standing up. Make your family think you are a zombie. Or sleep in my chair. See, I should buy a beanbag, shouldn't I? I am gonna increase Brutal Swing, I think. Beanbags are just comfy for VR. See, that's what I need, Ken. I need a beanbag for VR, because right now I have nothing. I sit on when I'm playing VR. It's fine when I'm standing, but when I'm sitting down, I'm sitting on a 30-year-old carpet that is basically the equivalent of sitting on concrete. Because I am literally sitting on the concrete slab. So it is not comfortable. So I need a beanbag. I want to get a beanbag. Is it just shoulder or also neck? It's also neck. It is shoulder and neck. And don't worry, I've also started taking precautions, by the way. I've started doing the exercises that my physiotherapist recommended the last time I had pain in this shoulder. And I've also got like a little spiky ball that the physiotherapist gave me, so I roll around on that and look ridiculous doing it, but I roll around on that. And I've also got like this weird stretchy ribbon thingy, and I attach that to my door handle, and then I pull that. So, and then I also took some painkillers, so. Honestly, I think that's why it wasn't as terrible when I woke up this morning. Like, that's the worst part. It actually felt like it was getting better. And I'm like, oh, that's fantastic. Got to work. Oh. Hey, manager, is this thing done? Can this be filed? Sure, go ahead. Okay, great, I'll go file it. Went to file it. I can't file it. The file is too fucking full. Great. Okay. Hey, can we do some archiving here? Yeah, sure, go right ahead. Well, I guess this is my life now. Ugh. It was so frustrating, because it felt better this morning. It didn't feel better for much longer. It was screaming at me at lunchtime. I think the blue water got in. It's a shame it didn't join you. You're sitting on concrete, so your butt deserves better. Gotta handle your booty with care. The problem is, Ken, I have not found a beanbag that I actually like. And like, I could give a toss as to what's on the beanbag, like what it looks like. But for whatever reason, all of the material that I am finding for beanbags is just so uncomfortable. Or at least it feels uncomfortable to me, and I'm like, no, I could not sit on that. I need to clear some space up your hard drive to move this file. Beanbag would absolutely destroy my bad back. RGB beanbag filled with needles. Oh, good lord, Spyro. There used to be, in primary school, we used to have a library. And we used to have, like, little library sessions where you go and read. And there would be, like, there was, like, a big brown beanbag. I don't know what that beanbag was made out of, but boy, was that beanbag comfortable. Don't remember what it was made out of. I just know it was bloody comfortable. Like, that by far is the best beanbag I've ever sat on. But I don't know what it was made out of. But whenever I go to the shops and try to find a beanbag, I can never find something made out of comfortable material. It almost always feels like there are two kinds of beanbags these days. It's either you get a leather beanbag, which is not a good idea in the middle of summer. Yuck. Or you get a beanbag that almost feels more like mesh. Fuck off with your one-hit KO. Who puts a one-hit KO in a 99-floor dungeon? Someone who wants to lose their job, that's who. Why not order online? Because I can't tell what the material feels like online. That's the problem. And I don't know what material I would like. There's also, like, fluffy beanbags, but as comfortable as those would actually be, I don't want to sit on that in the middle of summer. I will die. So, maybe I'm being too particular. I don't know. And find bearing balls. Look at the material and ask your tongue what it feels like. Need to remember that I have uproar as an ability. I'm not near anything. No matter what you look at, your tongue always knows what that object would feel like. I'd really like it if an Omastar joined us. Just because I have multi-hit moves. Or at least one, anyway. They got, like, Spike Cannon. That would be insane. Look how much damage they did to me earlier. How's my belly looking? 5. Okay. Also, why is Darkblade's belly down? When did that happen? I'm surprised that wasn't a monster house with the amount of traps and Pokémon in it. I need to eat. Okay. Remember, in an absolute pinch, we can use our orange berries as food items. Not recommended, but we can do it. But I think we've also used up a couple of Reviver Seeds too. Yeah, so we got a few more Plain Seeds, that's fine. Okay, so food shouldn't be too much of a problem, I hope. Touch wood. Immediately touches wood. And if you can't touch wood, touch your head. There. That was close. Nearly got rolled out. Please join us. No. I'm trying to work out what Belch did. Oh sure, I can't have an Omastar, but I sure can have a Grimer. You have small stomach as well. Drought Orb. That, I believe, eliminates all the water on the floor. Okay, we're swapping that with the Reviver Seed. Definitely. Oh boy, we got Kinglers. Ow. With 2 small stomach abilities, you might be able to survive on just the idea of food. Yeah, I've got like nearly 4,000 Poke. I don't think money is going to be a problem if we run into a Kecleon shop. It would be nice to also run into a Kecleon shop at some stage. Maybe a bit later on, like when I've started really using my items. Like really badly. Oh, hi, Compute Ops. Starting to see some evolutions now. Oh yeah, you're dead. You're dead and I don't care. And of course you're going to get awakened. On the plus side, I was gonna say you should be just about dead anyway. Nice. Well done, Yoshi. Thank you very much. Hey, Darkblade leveled up. That's good. Level 64. Spyro with the Hydrate. The only problem with this heat pack that I'm using is that it does tend to cool off quite quickly. It holds its heat very well for like the first half an hour or so, and then it very quickly diminishes. Like it is lukewarm at the moment to touch. I think it's a bit warmer on the side that's actually touching my body though. Up roll? Careful. Wasted all of my PP on that, and it did nothing. Thanks for poisoning me, you jerk. That's brutal swing, yep. Oh, fuck. Yoshi, get in here. Wide-ranging moves won't hit them. Alright, fine. Dragon Dance. Kill. Outrage. Outrage. Yep, absolutely. Really? Yoshi's down. Back up. Can I Draco Meteor? Is it safe to do that now? Yeah. That was good. This alone is gonna use all my Reviver Seeds. I didn't mean to push Scruffy behind me. That's gonna cost me dearly. Kingler would like to join us, sure, I suppose. Scruffy, get back up. How bad are we hurting after that? Okay, we still got plenty of Reviver Seeds. We're okay. I should have used the one-shot orb. It's okay. It's alright. We just don't want that happening again. Alright. Scruffy is completely out of moves. So we'll use a max elixir now and get Scruffy all the way back up. We need to get off this floor. Yoshi's taking a lot of damage. Whew! That wasn't great. But you live to fight on another floor. Yeah, just. Torchic, there's no way I am giving you an apple. Hold on. Alright, floor 30. Floor 31. And deeper in we go. That Kingler is way too happy. Yippee! Bubble! Wee! Not gonna stick around. Oh, you died. And that means, yeah, you're going to awaken. This is the stupidest mechanic they could have introduced. Honestly. Yeah, let's make it harder for the player after a Pokemon is downed. No, Mega Evolution picking was sad. Hi, Mr. B, welcome on in. Don't want anything to be easy. Oh, fuck off. Yoshi, take my spot. Thanks. Alright, 33. All power-up orb. Stabbity, 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 stab. Carvana's an interesting one. I'm gonna have to watch out for rough skin. That's an ability where you'll take damage if you do physical damage to it. In other words, we can't get away from it quick enough. Hopefully it'll stop showing up in a few floors. Quick nap. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop disabling my fucking Fury Swipes. Oh, why did I step in that room? This was 100% on me. I stepped in this room. I looked at it and was like, eh. I didn't even think about it, and then I stepped in. That was good, at least. Should have stayed in bed today. Okay, who's low? You're fine. You're mostly okay. Yeah, you need Brutal Swing back up. We need to get off this floor because Dark Blade is poisoned. Well, I'm glad my Fury Swipes didn't miss. Phew, okay. Why is Dark Blade's belly down again? I don't know why Dark Blade's belly is going down, because I'm not using Dark Blade. Scruffy's should be going down, that's fine, but like, not Dark Blade's. I don't understand why Dark Blade's belly is going down. It's not because of its rare quality, is it? No, come on. Oh boy. Slow down. It's fine. Took you out pretty quickly. Back to normal speed. Oh. Fury Swipes is still proving to be very useful. Okay, getting a little low on hunger. That's okay, we got plenty of Plain Seeds now, after the few monster houses we've stepped in on. Okay, and there's my belly gone. Certainly one of these. There's that small stomach. Training switch. Yeah, I've got like 7,000 Poké-Dollars. Money is not a problem. I'd like to find a Kecleon shop though, so I can replenish some stuff. Okay, 39. That's a Marrow, I think. Gunk shot on you. Do it twice. Missed it. It's fine, do it a second time. Max Ether, nice. There's quite a few traps that I don't know what they do. As I'm wandering around, I'm like, Half of me wants to step on them and find out what they do, but I reckon I'd probably be in a world of hurt if I did. Level 62 for Yoshi. About time you level up. To be fair, your level up yield is quite low. Or your EXP, your XP gaining yield is quite low, or curve is quite high, I don't know how to word it, but either way, it takes you a lot more XP to level up. Compared to most. Let's just say that. Nope. I also just realized that I didn't bring an invitation with me. Fuck! Well, thank God that whaleman missed. Yes, please. Thank you. You didn't use Protect, so I'm gonna go for you. Hey, Armaldo would like to join us. Sure, why not? I have no idea what shared happiness does, I have forgotten. You're no longer protected, so goodbye. And Armaldo died. And Whalmer, of course, powered up, because why wouldn't it? Right, well, you're in position for a gunk shot, so I'll take you out. Oh, fuck off with the hail. Goodbye. Right. Level up for Scruffy, level 73. Hey, that's a Revive All Orb. And I think I might take that one too. I'm actually gonna drop that for it. Thanks to that stupid Tentacruel laying down toxic spikes, I actually can't get around the room. To pick up the other good stuff. Cool, the weather cleared up, which is nice. We only died like once, I think, to that monster house. Which wasn't terrible. Get me off that floor. There's a Fainted Ekans on this one. And we've got a Max Ether. I'm gonna give that to Outrage, I think. keep things going here, Yoshi. I didn't know Maldo could walk on water. I didn't think it was a water type. Screech is now at 0, but that's okay. Yep, let's get out of here. Okay, floor 43. Really? Serious? Like, I did 4 gunk shots, out of 4 gunk shots, 3 of them missed. I know it's got low accuracy, but come on, that's ridiculous. Because all that walking around has healed us. I think one of us has notorious healing as well. I think. That Miltank is tempting, but it will probably just die. If I recruit it, so it's probably in my best interest to leave it alone. As awesome as it would be to have it on my team, I don't think it would be worth the trouble. Iron defense, huh? Give that to Scruffy. Scruffy's defense is quite low, but that's largely because it's an uninvolved Pokemon. But I don't know, Pickup is being mighty helpful on these longer dungeons. It's Pokemon that use Hydro Pump that I've really got to watch out for. That's where the real sting seems to be. Training switch. I wonder how long that stays in effect for, because I've never been in a situation where it's actually faded before I've left the floor. At least I don't think I've been in that situation anyway. It's just money, that's fine. Oh no, I'm a water type now. I guess that means I'll take less water type damage. That's a March up, I think? Ugh, that hurt. Yep. Yep. Well, guys, we made it to floor 50. You're still okay, you're still okay. I might do Uproar, just in case. Certainly been saving my bacon whenever we've entered a monster house, so all the way to 50. Mm-hmm. Everyone becomes petrified. That Dratini tried to bully Yoshi, and Yoshi bullied back. Ow, ow, ow. Nice, okay. Ow. Okay, Dratinis are not nice. I'm surprised you didn't awaken from that. Throne item boost. Sure. I just gained access to a storage orb. That will allow me to access my storage, which could be useful. If the situation gets dicey. I mean, I don't want to use it, but if the situation gets dicey, we can use it. It is an option. Perhaps I should also use the, like, have one on me when I'm entering these 99 floor dungeons, if I have the ability to take items with me, of course. It would certainly help. Alleviate some of the stress of worrying about whether or not my items are going to run out. And I think we've got a few in storage anyway, so... Not many, I imagine, but probably a couple. Can you imagine finding a storage orb? I mean, surely you wouldn't be able to, on like a dungeon where you can't use your items. I imagine, though, that you can't find storage orbs on those, in those dungeons. That would be extremely overpowered. 99 floors is just too much. I agree with you, Ken, in all honesty, I really do. think there were a lot more 99 floor dungeons in the original game, but I could be wrong on that. Or it should be 999. A real marathon. Good lord, Spyro. Spyro just wants to see the world suffer. That's in the top left corner, isn't it? You fuck. Outrage upgraded, nice. Power and accuracy went up. I think at that point it's just endless. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there we go. Let's get out of here. Okay. That is a better idea. Tell the player it is 999, and then if someone actually does that, have it load into floor 1000 instead of ending. No, just it does like the whatchamacallit. There's a game, I can't remember what the game is, but it resets you to floor 1, but puts like a little star or something at the front of it to say, hey, you cycled through the entire dungeon, but by the way, you're stuck here until you die. Same room confused. There's no enemies in the room at the moment. Kind of useless to me on that front. And what the game doesn't tell you is that the enemies just are actually getting stronger. They're the same enemies, but now they do more damage. And they have more health. And then it just keeps doing that every time you cycle all the way through it. I am surprised that wasn't a monster house on this wall. I don't know how we managed to do this as kids with no rare qualities. Like... Ow. Like, for example, small stomach doesn't exist in the original game. You can't get it. So... How the hell were people able to get through this game as kids on the original version? I have no idea. With great difficulty, I imagine. I certainly couldn't. Luck and dedication. Hi, Jara Jelly. Welcome on in. Enemy's abilities have been nullified. I haven't seen a Carvana in a while, so we might have avoided it. But if we're seeing Carvana, that means we'll probably end up seeing a Sharpedo later on. And that's got the same ability. So I'm not looking forward to running into it. And I'm almost positive it's gonna come up eventually. That's a storage orb, but it's sticky and we can't use it. Iron, give that to Scruffy, because Scruffy isn't gonna evolve. Oh, sorry, I can just step all over you. Yep. Floor 55. We've got an artillery here. So we've got the evolved form of Remoraid's showing up. And I threw it on the ground. Let's get Gunk Shot back up, I think. Yep. Why can't I suddenly not use Fury Swipes? Game? Oh, it's because it's a link move and I need my belly for that, I suppose. All these plain seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gotta be really careful with the revive seeds. I need more Num Num, yes. I still don't understand why Darkblade's belly is going down. Oh, I think I know, actually. It's because of linked moves, isn't it? That would explain it. Gradually over time, it's using the linked moves, which is lowering its belly. That would explain it. Linked moves cost belly to use. I wonder if I should disable linked moves from this point forward. I don't know, though. Sometimes they're still quite helpful. I think the seconds is following us around. There was one early on, too. Nice. You need to be careful going up against those Dratinis, though, Yoshi. Because if they use Dragon Tail on you again, or whatever it was before, you could be in for a world of hurt. Gong shot. Your measly 6 HP with your Aqua Wing will not save you this time. Alright. Floor 60. You did no damage to us. Floor 61. Fuck. Not what I needed. Dratini's down as well, and Octillery powered up, and there's the Sharpedos as well. I'm gonna get into a better position here and Fury swipes it. Thank you. I'll deal with the rough skin. Well, that wasn't a good start. And said it was gonna be easy though. That's fine by me. Come on, Scruffy. Get that HP back. I'm not sure when Sharpedos are gonna stop showing up, but already they need to stop. See me going down to a Sharpedo. Yep. You're not a water type. Get out of here. Get out of the ocean! Yes, please, thank you. Alright, floor 63. Oh yeah, you Pidgey. I'm more worried about the Sharpedo. Ow. That was Darkblade, I think, yeah. Cool. Making good progress. Making steady progress, I would say. It's only gonna get rougher. And that scares me. Considerably. really don't want to be using my Reviver Seeds now. Artillery is now with us. There's that Marchop again. Again, I think it's a Marchop. It looks like a Marchop. It's hard to tell. Stabby, 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 stab. Bum 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 bum. Well, Octillery, you went and got yourself into a fight, so you wandered off to get into a fight. That's on you. That was 100% on you. It's a Detonat. Sorry, that was terrible. Oh, I did not see that. Well done, Darkblade, because I didn't see that. Poison again. The plus side. There's the stairs. So we didn't take any poison damage. We are now 2/3 of the way there. That giraffe rig is still following us around. It's the same, it's exactly the same giraffe rig from like back at the start of the dungeon. That's my headcanon and I'm sticking with it. Suddenly getting a second wind and moving around. Huh. Brutal Swing doesn't take damage from, rough skin. Do not care about boxes. I want to, but, like, this is a 99 floor marathon. Doesn't look like Sharpedo has a lot of health. Like, it's going down after, like, 2 attacks from the Fury Swipes, so that's alright. Great, you just use Minimize. Clam Pearl, huh? Somehow expected to see those on earlier floors, to be honest. Well, we got plenty of plain seeds. We should be fine when Scruffy gets hungry again. This'll hurt. It looks like I only take damage on the first hit of the Fury Swipes too, so it's not all bad. Ah, Brutal Swing does get hurt by that. Everyone's PP is still doing okay. Go on, chat, get it out of your system. I know you want to. Definitely on Gunk Shot. Spyro immediately with a hydrate. Ow, ow, ow. And not ow, 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 my shoulder. We do have some revive all orbs if things get really nasty. Select items from your toolbox and send them to the Kangaskhan storage. Ah, okay, so we can send items to Kangaskhan storage, but we can't actually withdraw them out. Okay. That's good to know. Anyway, we want the plain seed. All the way to floor 69 before talking about the need for pee. Of course it would be floor 69, wouldn't it? I was close, nearly turned around and stepped on that. Control stick pointed in the wrong direction. Okay. My arm slipped. I went to put my arm on my armrest and it slipped off. Okay. Being very careful. Floor 70. Oh, hey, a Meowth. Artillery. You were the one who turned around and went to fight it. You caused that on yourself, Artillery. And you've done me a bad. Because you did no damage to this Vaporeon, and now I've got to take it out, hopefully. unwanted violence. Yes, please. Taking it now. There's a Vaporeon up ahead. Steady, steady. I can feel a Sneasel. Oh, boy. Excuse me. Told you I could feel a Sneasel coming on it. Hey, Darkblade, take that for the brutal swing. Yoshi, you take that. There we are. Oh boy. Clamp. The Pokemon is clamped and is unable to move from its spot. It also keeps taking damage. The status wears off after a while or when the Pokemon walks or gets blown away. Ah, I can still attack. Nice job, Yoshi. Well done. I was close, almost kept stepping towards that trap there. Dust Snore, eh? Could be useful, but again, it'll probably just die. Like, at this stage, I don't want, like, if Pokemon join us, I don't want them to use Reviver Seeds. I'm sorry, did you just turn normal type moves into electric type moves? Oh, you must have done it for yourself. Whoever that Pokemon was that did it. Ah, no, okay. Chinchou did it on itself, right? Or rather, Chinchou did it on me. So normal type moves are now electric type moves. Which could be beneficial for me, as long as I don't encounter another Chinchou. Because Volt Absorb is powering it up. Makes sense. Alright, well, it's worn off now. It's funny to see basic Pokemon this late in the dungeon, too. I thought that at this point we would have only been seeing evolutions. I always found Aqua Ring to be kind of useless. I remember back in the days of Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, the Manaphy that I got from like a Manaphy event had Aqua Ring, and I was like, oh, that's cool, and I used it, and boy was I ever underwhelmed. And even here, like, it's restoring 6 HP. Big fat whoop. When you're taking over, like, 80 damage, I don't think 6 HP is gonna do it for you. Alright, I'll take that on Fury Swipes since it's getting a little low. It is something. You can certainly say that again, Spyro. It's certainly something. Like, sure, it might have saved a couple of people in a couple of tournaments, but, like... I've never really seen the appeal of it. Yeah, let's put that on Outrage, since that's starting to get a little on the low side. Okay. 476. You're taking that. Boy, you didn't give up. I think you were following from before. Like right at the start of the floor, I noticed something was following us. Nice. You don't have full HP anymore! It's also funny to be seeing Clampo alongside its evolution Gorbis. Still at like 20 belly. Sure. Seems a bit silly to use that, but if we can get a few more recruits, that would be funny. What? Clamper would like to come with us? Sure. Hey, a Kingdra, nice. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, ain't one of those. I figured I'd take the inviting orb there and use it now so that I can befriend some Pokemon and have basically a little bit of a buffer. Of course, if they go down, then we'll have to deal with awakened Pokemon, so it's a double-edged sword, I suppose. And we can't give them Reviver Seeds, because we need those ourselves. Okay, floor 80. Oh, hey, Cloyster. And a Lileep as well. I do want to try using a Cloyster in a regular game, but I feel as though it would probably be more useful in like the first 3 generations as opposed to like anything beyond that. Largely because Cloyster doesn't get an evolution or anything like that after Gen 2. Well, after Gen 1 even. It goes Shoulder Cloyster and that's it. I do feel sorry for some of those Pokemon that were left behind. You know, Pokemon like Cloyster that don't get anything. And then have to compete with harder Pokemon as the series goes on. As Pokemon get better and better, they have to compete and they can't keep up. So I do feel sorry for them. Meanwhile, Pokemon like Pikachu and Charizard get all the spotlight. Fighting never ends. Heh. That's all that was all about. Hey, Scruffy leveled up to level 74. I feel like at this point, Scruffy's levels are not doing much for him. Alright, floor 81. Ooh, there's a Flygon there, and I want it, but I think I've already got a Flygon. Also, it would probably be weak in this dungeon. Flygon's a ground type, which means it would take super effective damage from water type moves, except for the fact that it's a dragon type. That's the only thing that would save it there. So it would take regular damage. disappointed there. I thought that was a shiny Remoraid. I couldn't tell. Relicanth, not Remoraid. Oh, I thought we killed it! I thought we killed it. I didn't realize it had used dive, so it disappeared. So I was just like, oh, cool, and then moved on to the stairs, and then suddenly popped back up and attacked Yoshi, and I'm like, oh, wait. It's not dead yet. Well, I'm standing on the stairs now, so I'm going down here. And I don't care. I don't know what the other Pokemon was, but I killed it. So... It's killing too fast. And of course you're going to awaken. Hi Dr. S, welcome on in. Well, we lost the Kingdra. It was nice whilst it lasted. I'd like to get a Relicanth or a Cloyster, to be honest, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Okay. Floor 84. I like how I went for the money and not the item. Thank you, Yoshi. Right. I don't cut corners. These Relicanths with their Hydro Pumps are somewhat of a bother. Specifically because it does so much damage. There we go, 85. Oh, you're an enemy. I need to be more attentive to that, don't I? I feel like I've done that almost every time it's happened in the game where we spawn next to an enemy and I've just gone to move away and the enemy's attacked. I feel like I've done that every single time that it has ever happened. Slumber Orb, but it's useless. Because it's sticky. Ow, 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 ow. I knew that was coming at some point. Take another plain seed. Depending on how lucky we get with the stairs, that might be the last time we need to eat in this dungeon. Might be. Depends on how lucky we get with the stairs, and judging by the way this floor is going, we're not getting very lucky at all. Don't jinx it. Thought I did for a minute there. Ah, you're sleeping, so yeah, you can stay asleep then. I've got 16,000 Poké-Dollars from this dungeon. Yeah, somehow I don't think money was a problem. And we haven't seen a single Kecleon shop either. More! Sparrow wants more money. I wish I could just go on a adventure and find $16,000 just sitting on the floor. Fuck. Always. Oh, don't forget about the part that every person you run into will also instantly attack you. Oh, what? I wasn't saying if it was in the rules of this game. No, 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 no. No, I just wish that I could just walk around and just find $16,000. People wouldn't randomly attack me. It's just, you know, I just find $16,000 just sitting on the fucking floor. Sorry, all or nothing. I mean, to be fair, you don't really die in this world, you just faint. I think you can only really die of old age. Or a really nasty attack. Thank you, Darkblade, for waking up that cloister. Just trying to avoid that. Listen here, you cloister. If you're not gonna join me, then don't attack me. Capiche? Spyro with a hydrate. I can do that. Right, totally my hydrate. Oh! Pfft. Yeah. Wow. Blue, I apologize. Thank you for the hydrate, Blue. Welcome on in. I was not reading. I just immediately assumed. Sorry, Spyro. I apologize for immediately calling you out like that. Thank you, Blue. I took a glance, saw a hydrate, and was just like, ah, yes, must be Spyro. I think I've been stuck in this dungeon too long. Lily, put down its roots. Next, it can put down its knife. Nice and easy now. Oh, hey, that was lucky. 89. We haven't had a scene transition in a little while, I'm surprised. It felt as though the dungeon was going to do that like every 30 floors, and I don't think we have one on the 60th. Nope. I was gonna say, I hope you've got that then, Darkblade, because I am quite far away from you and can't help you with that one. And then Darkblade was like, yeah, I've got this 300 damage. No problem. Okay. Glad you're on my side. Floor 90. That giraffe rig is getting around, man. Oh, that was close. I thought my controller was gonna glitch then, and I was gonna step on that. Huntail, that's Clampel's other evolution. And Cradily. I just wanted to check our moves real quick. Hi Charles, welcome on in. I don't know about this game, but in the Classic Rescue Team and the Explorer games, you can be turned into food and then thrown into lava and still come back at the end of the day. Sure, the game marks that expedition as a failure, but it will never kill you off. Let's make everybody petrified. That'll make moving around on this floor a little easier. Except for you, because you didn't spawn. Alright. There we go. Also, I apologize, Chazu, if I got your name pronunciation wrong. Please feel free to correct me. That Huntail is dead. And that crater lever's in the way, and I'm glad that I turned to the right, because that means I can take the stairs! About time Lantern showed up. Lantern was fun. I used one in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 at one point. It was really fun. Pronunciation works best for you is fine. Well, I prefer to know which pronunciation you prefer, so I don't call you the wrong thing. If you have a preferred pronunciation, let me know. The Pokemon is swallowed by a whirlpool and is unable to move from its spot. It also keeps taking damage. So this is just clamp again. And I can still attack. I'm surprised that didn't happen earlier, because that's not the first whirlpool we've been trapped in. Oh, yeah, right, what was I thinking? I'm attacking around a corner. Don't attack around corners with Fury Swipes. It doesn't work. Totterorb. More money. Sorry, more P money. There we go. Fixed it. Yeah, I didn't get as lucky with the stairs as I thought I was gonna get. That's fine. We got all these plain seeds. We'll be fine for a bit longer. Pokemon's ability is disabled. The status was off after a while. Great. My ability is pickup. So that's going to not affect me. Because when I move to another floor, I will not be affected by it anymore. Itself, my name is a combo of my Pokemon Charmander and Axew, but that seems to cause problems for a lot of people, so I got used to being very lenient on it. Most also just shortened my name to Char, which is also fine. So it's Charsew. Charsew? I think that's... I think? Because Axew, Charsew. I think that might be right, but again, let me know if I'm saying it wrong. Let's restore Brutal Swing. Made it to floor 95. Stockpile 2. All that defense buff did you no good against Yoshi, who also gained a level from that. I feel like we've all leveled up twice in this dungeon at this point. Yeah, good, I'm glad it didn't work. That it worked when I swapped with Yoshi, unfortunately. I didn't mean to step on that. But sometimes my controller gets delayed reactions or something, I think. Like, sure, okay, Skylar, blame the equipment. I actually think that my controller might have mild stick drift upon occasion. Charzy with the stretch. Alright, let's see how this goes. When I stretched last night, it really hurt. Okay, well... considering the fact that I didn't yelp continuously, I think my shoulder might be a little bit better. Because when I stretched last night, it was just ow, 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 ow. Considerable pain. That was significantly better. So maybe my shoulder is on the mend. Maybe. Right. I hate when my stick drifts. Although, yeah, stick drift does happen. And Joy-Con doesn't drift at this point. This is a Pro Controller. Which I know they can drift, not nearly as bad as the Joy-Cons, but they do drift eventually. And considering how old this one is, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, the old football injury on your shoulder acting up. It's not a football injury. It's just getting old, I suppose. And lifting things slightly wrong, probably, is what did it. I twinged something at work. I might get Uproar back up. Darkblade, I know you had good intentions there, but I was kind of hoping you wouldn't wake up the other one. I mean, no harm, no foul, I guess. You did kill it, but still. Hey, Yoshi, have even more attack. All I've done is pump protein into you. This entire dungeon. Your attack has gone significantly up. Oh, I just shoved you over to the side. Get out of the way! You don't have Volt Absorb, so... Right, floor 97. That increases speed. Duckblade, you got the lowest speed out of all of us, why don't you take it? Yes, please. Thank you, Yoshi. I need to not be using my orange berries as much as possible. Excellent. Ironically enough, I've boosted Yoshi's attack stats so much with protein in this dungeon that Scruffy's was actually lower. Oh, great. The stairs are all the way back over there. Yep, I knew you were gonna wake up. That was a risk that I wanted to take. Ready for summer out there? No. I hate summer. It's gonna get all yucky and warm and disgusting and bleh. Yeah, upside down then. I'm just starting to need to have my heater on. To be fair, the last couple of days have suddenly had like a massive cold snap. I've had to put the extra blanket back on my bed. It's starting to get colder here. It's not yet, though. Au revoir. Blue, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Alright, floor 98. It's getting harder for me to get out of bed in the mornings. I let my house get pretty cold, so the bed is so nice and warm with a rather chilly room to get up into. Oh, I know that feeling, Spyro. They'll go into the Bribe Skyland to feeling better fund. Might have been a bit late for work the last 3 days. Oh my goodness, Spyro. I mean, to be fair, you weren't feeling well on Monday, so it kind of made sense. But, someone needs to get up when their alarm goes off. And not roll back over. You also need to be careful being late that many times in a week. Some jobs will throw you right out. True for Monday, but yeah, bed is comfy. Probably also need to go to bed. Yeah, that might also help too, Spyro. Stop staying up so late. This is why I have 2 alarms for every day I work, the pre-alarm and the actual alarm. So I have an alarm set for 6 o'clock when I get up. And then I get my breakfast, and then I go back to bed because I'm one of those weird people who likes my breakfast soggy. And I will go back to bed for half an hour. I wake up at 6:30, and I immediately put my alarm on for another 5 minutes. Like there's a little disable alarm for 5 minutes, like the snooze button. So I hit that. And then when that alarm goes off again, I know that I've got to get up. No and if, us, buts, or maybes. I must get up at that alarm. I mean, it's not a fear. They don't fully care what time I enter the building, just that I work for 80 hours every 2 weeks. I just stay late for however long I got in late. Ah, okay. So they're a bit lenient on that. Getting up at 6 AM. Oh, I get up at 5:30 AM on Fridays because they asked me to come in half an hour early. And no, I don't get to leave half an hour early. Alright, look. I don't think I should normally do this. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna save and go to the main menu. Then I'm going to Options, Save Data Cloud, close the software, back up my save data. That's backed up. I think it's in settings, data management, Save data cloud. Mystery dungeon. Turn off automatically backup save data. Remember that's turned off now. Restart the game. For some reason, whenever I set my alarm, I wake up like 15 minutes before it goes off. First alarm is at 5 AM that has been off this week so far. My get up out of bed alarm is 6:15. If I'm not in my car driving by 6:30, I'll be late for work. Normal start time is 7. I have my alarm set at 7 and 7:10. First one, just to let me know that it's almost time to get up. Okay, resuming from dungeon. Our save data is backed up. We're going straight in. This is it. Why? Why have you come here? I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna ask myself that if you fucking wipe the floor with me. This is the Silver Trench. This is my territory. We'll learn to share. My name is Lugia. I am the guardian of the seas. To protect this sea, I have settled here. If you dare to challenge me, so be it. I will rise to your challenge. Cast aside all thoughts, unleash every bit of your power. With your life at stake, bring it on. I'm sorry, my life is at stake? Aeroblast, Jeepers, Creepers, columns of water rise all over the floor. Fuck off! Pokemon caught in the current will be swept away. Unidentified floating objects will also be swept in. Unidentified floating objects. I didn't see your name on that, sweetheart. Darkblade is now in range. We're all in range. There we go. Very nice. Okay, Scruffy, take it. Nice, that was a good damage. That's Gust, it was pretty weak. Oh, fuck off. Okay. Darkblade suddenly doing 700 damage across 2 turns. Saved our asses. We used like 1 Reviver Seed, I think, in that entire fight. Maybe 2. Team Stardrift's courage on the fierce battle left an impression on Lugia. You can now access the Deep Sea Current Camp and... Lugia, join your team. Nope, it's a legendary. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Yeah! We got 1 Rainbow Gummy. Wasn't expecting big things there.
Hi, Zatu. It's been a long time. You're here to visit us? After all that's happened. Zatu, you must be interested in our adventures. Kwa!
Wrong! Shopping in Pokemon Square is what I came to do. I come here only because it is on the way. This is not very important.
Oh, is that all?
Hey, Zatu! Oh, hey, there you are. Didn't know you'd be here. Yeah, me looking, Zatu.
What is it?
Well, to the northeast of Mount Thunder, there's a gigantic cave. There wasn't anything like that there before, hey? So I figured Zatu would know something.
Qua!
GG on finishing one of the 99 floors. Thank you, Spire. How did Zatu even get here? They should be blind from staring at the sun all day. I shall call it the Meteor Cave.
Meteor Cave?
It's when Rayquaza destroyed the falling star. Its broken pieces they scattered across the skies. One tumbled to the earth. It fell into a mountain and made the cavern you speak of.
Say, Blastoise, did you explore inside the Meteor Cave?
Yeah, just a little. But the place is crawling with these weird things. It freaked me out. I couldn't stay there long.
Hahaha, who would have thought it? Blastoise is kinda cowardly.
What's that? Hey, you Scruffy. If you were to see that dungeon, you'd be intimidated too. I've never seen anything like it before. There were downright bizarre things that are in there that I'm not sure were even Pokemon. Zatu, do you have any idea what the things are in that place? I draw a blank. I do not know. However, that cavern, the collision that caused it, had to be enormous. If there were things that survived the crash, perhaps of this world, they may not be. You mean they came from that falling star? Perhaps that is so.
Skylar, we should go investigate. The Meteor Cave.
We gained access to Meteor Cave. Let me silly Blastoise. Ultra Beasts don't exist yet. Went to the sky and fought its physical form. I went to the bottom of the ocean and defeated it. I have no fear. I know no fear, rather.
Keke, late riser. Whoa, Gengar. Like always, slow to rise, aren't you, Team Stardrifters? Keke. That's not what I came here to say. Not today. It irks me to say this, but I need your help. Can you take me up Mount Freeze? I tried over and over to go up it, but it's steep and harsh. Ninetales is up on Mount Freeze. I've got to see Ninetales. I'm prepared to do whatever it takes. That's why I'm asking you, take me up Mount Freeze.
Sure.
Keke, that's settled. You have my trust.
Gengar can now tag along with the rescue team.
The only place I want to go is Mount Freeze. I'm not about to tag along if you're going down the dungeons. I only tag along when you go to Mount Freeze. Keke.
Oh, so we didn't have to go to Mount Freeze then. We had to wait for Gengar to say something. Forgot about that. It will cost you dearly. It will. I should charge like a lot. We got an escape orb, we got orange berries. Definitely gonna take those. Because we definitely used quite a few of them. I did notice on that last one, Yoshi used the citrus berry and not the orange berry. So I think we might have run out of orange berries. Smackdown, Facade, Flame Charge, Focus Blast, Energy Ball, Dragon Tail, and Dragon Tail. Kind of money that could only be possibly repaid on a long-term payment plan. Man, we found a lot of max ethers in that dungeon too. Yeah, we used up almost all of our orange berries. We've only got 2 left. We didn't use up all of our Reviver Seeds, but we did use up quite a lot of them. I'll keep that one shot on me. Everything else can go in the bin. Well, in the bin, I say, as I put it in the storage. Look at all this money that I've got. And not a single rescue team camp to spend on it. Hey, an orange berry, I'll take it. Gladly. I just came from there. Go fuck yourself. There are these weird things crawling around in the Meteor Cave. Be careful if you're going. Okay, well, escorts of weak Pokemon like you are costly, Gengar. That'll be 10 million Poké. Meteor Cave is now open for exploration. And we need to go back to Mount Freeze at some stage. In Meteor Cave, there's a rescue... Well, it says here, rescue unavailable, which means I don't think we can be rescued if we enter it. We also never went back into Wish Cave. We've got to go back there at some stage too. Ugh. But that's a level 5 dungeon, so it's a level 5 dungeon, but we can take our items with us. So, no, will be indexed with inflation. Interest, additional fees and charges may apply. For every Reviver Seed that we need to use on you, Gengar, that will be an additional 600 Poke. Charizard is on roller skates, it seems. I'm kind of feeling like maybe we should leave it for tonight. Oh my goodness, Charizard. I did not see that. I love that. Nice job, Ken. Charizard. We did do a 99 floor dungeon, and I'm quite okay with that. We do have a few 20 floor dungeons, but we can save those. I think next time we should do either the Buried Relic or go back to Wish Cave. That's my current thoughts. Wish Cave is going to be awful, but I reckon if we can do Silver Trench, we can do Buried Relic. So perhaps that might be our next destination. Buried Relic, Meteor Cave. I'm half tempted to leave Mount Freeze for a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too long, but long enough, you know? But yeah, I think we might end it there for tonight, because we did do a massive dungeon. Yeah, that was a slugfest. 2 hours and 40 minutes it took to get through that dungeon, approximately. Yikes. Bit of a shorter stream, but like I said, it was a massive 99 floor dungeon, so... And we did get through it, so... It was a bit of a marathon run. Yeah, it really was, wasn't it? Like I said, I did have some poor sleep last night, so... I feel like this is a good place to end it. I could absolutely do one of these 24 dungeons, but I reckon it's probably in my best interests to take the W on this one, as it were. Shorter stream, but a very long run. Yeah, But yeah, I think next time, rest your shoulder. No. I think next time, we'll either do Wish Cave or go Buried Relic and take it easy tomorrow. I'll try. I will try. I mean, I won't have to do any more archiving at least. But no promises otherwise. Might still have to heavy lift things. Ugh. Good night, good boy. Au revoir. But yeah. I'm half tempted to maybe next week do Wish Cave. Just because it's, you know, there on the list. Also, save and go to menu. Save. Close software. Options. Backup save data. Backed up. System settings. Data management. Save data cloud. Turn it back on. There. Alright. There. Now I won't forget that I have to do that. Thank you for the stream, Mr. Skynub. I hope you in the chat all have a good rest of the day / night, and you must rest your shoulder. No promises. So will there be another Pokemon stream tomorrow? So yes. We will be streaming Pokemon Legends ZA tomorrow night. That's going to be the decision-making stream. Whether or not I continue playing Pokemon Legends ZA on stream blind, or if I say, nope, that's enough, and we're just going to play it, I'm just going to play it, like, off-screen. And then maybe sometime in the distant future, I might play it on stream. Because it didn't exactly instill me with confidence last week, to be honest. But it looks like last week I spent getting through the tutorial. So, we'll see what happens. I'm interested to find out. Oh! Oh, blah. Almost forgot to. There is another Kirby Air Riders Direct tomorrow night. I believe it's at midnight Australian Eastern Standard Time. Sorry, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Wait, does that mean it's tonight? If it's at midnight? What was the... Oh, blah. Give me a sec. Hold on, let me check. I can never know with these blasted Nintendo Directs. Join us on Friday, 24th October at midnight. So... it should be midnight Friday. So that's the first minute on Friday. So for me, I think that's going to be Australian Eastern Daylight Time, which means they moved an hour forward, which means I think that puts it at 9 o'clock our time? Maybe? Gee, we're not going to have a lot of time in Pokemon Legends ZA. And apparently it's an hour long. Just casually. You know, Mario Kart World gets one Nintendo Direct and 15 minutes of basic information that most of us already knew. Kirby Air Riders, in the meantime, gets 2 fucking Directs. One of them is 40 minutes and the other is 60 minutes. Good grief. But I am keen to watch that. I will double check the times, because if you guys would like, I can stream that. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream it live. Maybe I will. Or we could wait for an hour. We could delay it by an hour, wait for them to finish, because they'll upload... Once the live stream has occurred, it will be available, so we can just, you know, watch the live stream once it's available. Maybe we should do that. That would give us a little bit more time on Pokemon Legends CA, and then we can end the stream on that. So, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. And I did do a live stream of the Kirby Air Riders Direct. The first one that came out. So, I'm very interested, so we'll see. But yeah. In the meantime, shall we go find a friend to raid? Next week, so that'll be tomorrow night, Pokemon Legends ZA and Kirby Air Riders Direct. Next week, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door will of course be on Monday night. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD will be on Tuesday night. Wednesday night will be Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Thursday night, if I decide to continue it, will be Pokemon Legends ZA. And then Friday night, all being well, will be Halloween. Well, I mean, it's going to be Halloween no matter what, but all being well, we should be set to finish Luigi's Mansion 2 HD on Halloween. I want to do that. If given the opportunity, I'm going to take it. So, Stay tuned for all of that. There could be an instance of 5 streams next week. What is my life? Dies in existential dread. Alright, let's see if we can go find a friend to raid. Project is running a Protogen Kingdom. They're playing Kingdoms Reborn. Let's go give them a little raid. Alright. Lots of streams indeed. Maybe even a river. Alright. Have a good night, folks, and I will see you all tomorrow night for Pokemon Legends ZA, okay? And Kirby. Is it bad that I'm more excited about Kirby than I am about playing Pokemon Legends ZA? It kind of tells you everything, doesn't it? Alright. Good night, everybody.